both these two teams, they are so comfortable on this map, and we're going to see who has the best gameplay. Of course, OpTic beat them earlier. You know, they were in the same pool together, but I think this is going to be completely different than the first time, Benson.
I agree.
It's going to be interesting. Everybody, yo, blow it up in the chat. Who you guys want to win?
Beast.
Is it Splyce? Is it OpTic Gaming? It's your boy, God Blazing Benson, coming at you guys live here. We're about to kick it off here on Lift, the grand finals here in Paris. Let's go.
OpTic Gaming going to be your red squad for this one. Splyce, your blue squad. Round number 1 now underway. Now, of course, a look at that blue hill. We're going to kick things off on board with Chaos. Chaos had a fantastic event thus far. Can he keep it up? Can he already draw his first blood of the round, though? That's Adverse getting shut down, but you can see Splyce's intent. Already trying to cap that B hill.
Yeah, they're going to get in there quickly, and OpTic, they're going to get it. They're going to hold down that B hill. They're looking to possibly rotate. OpTic is already looking towards the home hill, but Chaos, he's going to trade off right there. And they're going to hold off on their home hill so far, but OpTic, they're putting the pressure on him. Involving's going to be in a bad position. He has 3 OpTic Gaming members in front of him. They're going to need some help soon. Identis needs to get this B hill.
And this was the potential nerves that we were talking about earlier on. Splyce completely out of position, and OpTic Gaming making the statement. Round number 1 only took 49 seconds for the trip cap domination to come through. We talked about it, and this was the fear for Splyce. You have to start strong. You got to get rid of those nerves, those cobwebs almost that could potentially come through. Your first time ever in a grand final. It's going to be a nervous time. Whereas OpTic Gaming, this is like their home.
That's what I want there.
I think you want incense.
Oh yeah, I got him.
You got the incense.
I got him.
You got the incense. Splyce love their incense.
No, yo, Designite, he has the hottest hands here in Gears of War. Splyce is so good with him. They make so many plays with him. This is going to be an interesting round.
Definitely will. We'll see how those incidents do play out, of course, on that home street. For Splyce, once again, making their way over towards B. Icy's going to be the first one there. Dezo has those incidents already in hand, but staying with Icy. He's just waiting to see if Chaos is going to push through the smoke. It doesn't look like it. Throws out a smoke of his own. Mental now grabs OpTic Gaming's pair of incense, and Explosive already draws first blood. Icy just being so unbelievably patient. You said Dezo has hot hands. He's already managed to actually find that pick on Mental. Ironically, the other instant player in the game for OpTic Gaming. Adverse, though, with the pick on Explosive, still looking for Splyce to get a little bit of control of this B hill.
Oh, they're about to go over there, and they're about to take the OpTic Gaming's home hill here as well. Adverse, he needs to take out Icy. He's not able to, but he's going to have some help here with Chaos. Can Icy get him? Chaos takes 1. They're going to have help. Icy goes down.
That could be a trip,
and they're going to come out with the domination. Nobody's going to touch him right here. Those incense.
No, they are. No,
the last plate.
Identis and Dezo both find picks. The hill's still going to be neutralized, but Splyce, they bounce back.
I told you those incense was going to make a big play there for Splyce. Dezo took Mental out right away there. And then you saw Chaos down there. He made sure he was able to take out Red Icy with Splyce. Good rotations there. See, those incense is going to make it almost seem like they got 4 people on the other side of the map. Right. It's just going to multiply those numbers right there. Designite, he is just so accurate with them. And Splyce, even if they lose the B hill, they're going to always be putting pressure on OpTic's home hill.
Nice round from Splyce. Just what they needed to just come back and get that momentum back in their favor, get rolling.
Even his placement right here about OpTic, ooh, that's a scary one. Because we know Identis and Chaos are sharpshooters with it. So that weapon placement is going to play into Splyce's hand here as well. Splyce, they're loving it so far. This map is set up more in Splyce's favor, if you ask me.
Going to come down to whether Icy can manage to win that initial over towards maintenance. That's why they put the M-bar down over there. He's going to be the first one in. And we're going to have a quick look to see exactly how this one is going to play out. Icy still on your screen. Smoke goes out. Chaos is going to push straight through. Chaos does go down. Icy should be able to clean that up if he wants to. Instead, looks like they're going to try and force a 2v1, but that could be costly.
It's a 1v1 here.
No, it's a 1v1. Adverse goes down, and it should be cleaned up by OpTic Gaming. But Involving springs into life. They're going to get the revive as well. Kenny pinned in the corner. What can he do? 1v2. He goes down, and already the pressure is on the A hill.
The rotation from Involving came up there and was able to save them. And as I said before, Designite and Identis will keep putting that pressure on OpTic's home hill.
Splyce now 2-1 up. As you said, those incense definitely going to help out. Splyce, we know they love this map, as to OpTic Gaming, but they just rarely get to play it. So you can see what OpTic Gaming was thinking when they picked this.
What OpTic Gaming needs to not do is make the same mistake Envious did playing against Splyce. Overconfidence.
It's true.
Overconfidence. Envious, they dug themselves in a hole that they could not dig themselves out of. Map 2.
Well, we're going to have, it looks like frag grenades are being hovered up top. Going to be...
Sniper.
No.
Yes. Sniper on the other side of the map.
They put long shot top deck now, an effort to maybe try and split the resources. I mean,
you know, a sniper can be a counter to an M-bar as well, just based off the amount of time it takes an M-bar to charge. Yep. Yeah, and even if you was to charge the M-bar and cover, your head will still peak. But we'll see here. You know, it takes 45 seconds to acquire that sniper rifle because this map is moving, and when it reaches the bottom, you have 3-4 weapon slots actually open up. So,
depending on how quick these rounds are, could potentially be irrelevant. Adverse draws first blood of the round. That's going to be explosive. Swings his life over towards the B hill, but it looks as if he's just going to try and maybe assist Kenny. Going to try and come through the flank. Chaos has M-bar in hand. Involving is going to have to try and get out of there. That's a 1v2. I think the prediction came through from Kenny. He recognized someone was trying to flank. Involving goes down, as does Adverse. Both players cleaned up from OpTic Gaming, and this now a 5-on-2 instance being launched out. Dezo does have sniper rifle now in hand. Identiv has sniper rifle in hand. We'll see how this one is going to play out. Has a teammate assistance, but OpTic Gaming, they're going to try and charge at him, and honestly, he's going to need to try and stay alive. You see the M-bar shot come from cross map. The A-hill is going to be pressurized very, very soon. Here it comes. Trip cap domination in favor of OpTic Gaming. Will they be able to lock it in? Identiv knows he has to break the hill, just run straight past it, trying to stay alive, buying time for his teammates, and I think OpTic recognize, hey, we may not actually be able to push this. The headshot comes in from Identiv. He sees Icy peeking, and he makes him punish. Now, can he find more? Identiv's trying to light up the main stage here with the sniper.
Oh, he wants that second kill. He needs to worry about the guy in his game room here. They can't let summons go off, and they will finally kill him, but he will have sniper to help defend his home hill. Explosives, gonna have to worry about him. Explosives side rolls, gonna force him out. Mentals, is he gonna get caught with his pants down here?
Oh, it's very rare. You see Mental, just pulls out the sniper rifle. You brave man. Explosive makes him pay. Mental finds the pick on Adverse as well. Chaos now left to try and do what Identivs couldn't. Is he gonna be able to find the M-bar kill? He gets a shot on one, not able to find the kill, and will not be able to break the hill either. OpTic Gaming get the trip cap domination. It was a bit of a chaotic round, however, tied up 2-2.
Yeah, that was a good round there by OpTic Gaming. You saw Splyce. They tried to hold off the assault there, but they left summons in their game room a little bit too long. That should have been Identiv's main focus with that sniper rifle rather than mid-map. That was his free headshot, and that's where they should have focused been, so their team can kind of get set up and get some breathing room. Yep. But going forward here, gonna take a look at the weapon placement here in a second.
Shot grenades.
Shot grenades.
Yeah, gonna be assisting most likely the M-bar pickup. And of course, that's kind of been 50-50 down towards maintenance.
One person who's been really coming clutch in these fights over here at maintenance is Adverse. Adverse, you know, ever since that Team Envious match, he's turned his game up to another level. You know, we always wonder.
Oh, you speak about the map. There he is. Just as you say it. Cool guy, Blaze Yoder. If you won, Chaos is going to get himself a free M-bar. And now the instants are going to be thrown out. Can Splyce try and capitalize on the opportunity. Feet getting a little hot. Nezo has summons and Mental both in front of him. Meanwhile, Chaos is going to cap the B hill, and you can see those shots coming from cross map. Is he going to be able to connect with any of them?
He got 2 downs over there. His teammates are going to clean it up here as well.
Someone gets the incident.
I think, is it an incident tagged over there in the corner? Might be. But they will clean up those kills now. They're going to be pushing forward. They have sniper and M-bar, Benson.
This is looking good for Splyce, but can they close out this round?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, all right. We'll have to wait and see if he is able to get real sneaky with it, but
they're just trying to. They want to decap this hill at all costs.
Yep, that's going to be the game plan. Try and line some shots, get some damage down. Involving is going to shut down Icy. Mental now trying
to hop over this.
Over towards B. The trip cap domination is coming through. He has broken B. There's going to be 2 players, 2v2 essentially for Splyce to try and win this round, pushing through the smoke. Chaos backs away. One goes down. Can they find the second? It looks good. Is anyone going to be able to see? All 5 players go down. Dezo with the double. Splyce go 3-2 up in map 1 of the grand final.
Man, I'm telling you, Benson, this Splyce roster here, these guys are on a new high. They have new confidence.
On a second life,
Once they got over that hump of last night of actually placing top 6.
Did I not say this on fight night? As soon as the international team does it, it breaks ice. The mental block is gone.
It's gone.
And it completely is. They finally done what no international team is able to do. They've made history all throughout today. So hell, if you're going to make history, why not make like history?
I don't know if this boom play is a good one, but they don't have no nades to put down. So here they're going to force the fight over. We have sniper, boom shot, and shocks to the map.
And this is perfect for old school Splyce, right? Old school Splyce would have loved this.
I'm trying to figure out, are you guys really trying to go force this boom shot with Des and I having incinerator grenades? I think it's complete suicide. OpTic's going to go 5-man quick grab here. Splyce is going to have to try to stop him.
In fact, this is going to be 5-on-2 because I think they recognize Dezo is going to go straight for the instants. Now Dezo basically has to use them because he's expecting someone to push through. Ember has been taken. Icy draws first blood on Chaos. The instants have gone out. And honestly, Splyce could maybe get a little bit of control of it. They predicted Icy to be behind, but there goes an instant. And unfortunately, Dezo forced to run straight through two of them. Identiv's last man alive as OpTic Gaming just cruised through the home hill. But this is the problem. Identiv's cross map. If he was able to find the Ember on the boom player, that would have been perfect. Now just has to buy time for his teammates.
Yeah, nobody's going to be in play for B. Boom shot may rotate over, but he's going to try to secret man him and sneak him. They know exactly where he is. He needs to be trying to create space. He has the M-bar, and he has help from his teammates. This is going to slow down. This is still in anybody's game. This is 20-second respawns.
Bear in mind, Icy has Sniper Rifle as well here, so that could come into play. Sniper and Boom. Shot grenades now picked up by Splyce. It's going to be Dezo who has them, but Explosive finds the pick on Advers. That's going to open the door potentially for OpTic Gaming to make that push. Someone does find the first pick with the Boom. Trip cap domination about to come in. Chaos is going to have to make a play, but Mental's just L triggering in. The hill is going to be broken, and the shot grenade is used, but Mental finds himself a double. Trip cap domination once again inbound. Identiv's last man up. He's not going to be able to rotate to C. We have a tied game going into the half.
Yeah, Splyce got a little clustered there with those incinerator grenades, those 4 incendies on the top half of the map there, and they just cannot just find their footing, but tied up 3-3 going into the half against OpTic Gaming. I'm pretty sure OpTic didn't think they were going to get 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true indeed. Splyce, like you said,
they're still in it.
It's a new team.
Even though the hills are about to swap right here, and the neutral hill is about to move up top, and the 2 home hills are about to move down low into what we like to call the dead zone areas because they're in the open. It's going to be very hard to cap them. The fights are still going to be the same over here down low at maintenance.
Now, of course, looking at Identiv's perspective from Splyce. And he throws out the first smoke because he's just going to push straight through. In actual fact, he may. Someone's actually, he's going to get caught with his pants down. Finds one. Now, of course, may actually be able to back away and try and cap the hill. It takes a lot of damage. And you can see their Splyce now just really their teamwork shining throughout today on Championship Sunday. Adverse gets another down and the kill
They're so fast,
Explosive.
Vincent. They're so fast.
And look at them. They're not wasting any time. Already they're going to be putting pressure on OpTic Gaming's home hill. It's being decapped now. Icy caught out. It's a 1v1 on the F hill of involving wins. This could be the round, but no. Icy clutches up. There's one more behind him. It's Chaos. Trip cap domination comes in for Splyce.
He got help.
They start round 2 with a 44-second domination. 4-3 advantage Splyce.
Identity is serious. Him and Dezo,
That's a serious face
the duo.
right there.
These guys have been here since the beginning of the Gears 4 esports circuit. Everybody else has been. They came, they're gone. Involving was here to start the season. He got replaced for Adverse at the time, and he just got brought back. Choche got moved to coach, and Chaos got brought here the last event. Splyce has been making good roster changes every event. I can say that, is that every roster change has made them better. Okay, shout out to Rocher out there. I know he's out there watching, the old Splyce member.
Definitely
Wish he could be here. But Splyce, man, they're about to. This is a crucial round here.
It most definitely is. If you can go 5-3 up against OpTic Gaming in map number 1, I mean, historically, the big complaint or biggest criticism of Splyce is they're not able to close out rounds, right?
Yeah.
They'll have a 5-2 lead, and you think, okay, but the other team could easily come back.
And that was one of our biggest
that hasn't been the case.
That hasn't been the case at all.
It has not at all. Chaos finds himself a double, and already the pressure coming in on the home hill. Summons still alive, though. Chaos keeping his distance. Teammate puts the shots down. F should go in their favor. Kenny overlooking the E hill, though. And hammer burst in hand. They're going to go for the trip cap. They're going to force Kenny essentially to come down, but F hill broken once again. Kills coming in OpTic Gaming's favor. And Explosive may have actually just made a sneaky little play here as he tries to put pressure on D.
Oh, Adverse. I think he has a hammer burst too. Watch this here. That's just his Lancer. Explosive's going to say, hey, let me try to flank these guys. Dezenai gets the call out. Explosives is stuck in a difficult position. He's going to have to try to bounce his way out of here. He needs to try to get some shots off while he can, but he's dodging.
He's out.
Yeah, he's dodging
could
shots.
roll the wrong way. Icy's going to clean him up, and Explosive says, all right, well, I just did a nice little mini tour of the map to find myself back over towards the E hill. Icy should be able to find that pick on Adverse, but no! Adverse shuts him down. Nicely played.
And that's going to be a double kill getting picked up. That's going to be 2 members down here of OpTic. Big fight here by Dezenai. He may come big against Summons here. Yes, he will. Summons goes down. He cleans it up with the me shield. He needs to get in that hill. He needs to cap up here with Chaos. Start getting points. Kenny's in a difficult situation. He gets dropped as well.
Adverse.
Can Icy and Mental hold off? Mental's chasing Evolving, but he may need to worry about his home hill.
That's being capped. Mental, he's almost being baited a little bit in this 1 versus 2. Unfortunately, though, for Splyce, OpTic Gaming still defend that F hill, and you can see the blue arrows converging down. They recognize, hey, we have to kill Mental. Mental's going to get completely trapped here. Icy now comes down to try and help. Summons to the left. Chaos now has to back away. Icy gets the pick on
Chaos is about to run right at him. Chaos is about to charge him up here on the top. He goes down. Mental keeping his spacing there, being patient, got help from his teammates. 2 hill caps in favor of Splyce. They're looking good. OpTic is about to play for Splyce's home hill. They're mobilizing.
Yeah, they are. And the D hill now is going to be decapped. OpTic Gaming making the smart play here. Making a play to try and force Splyce to come at them. Mental as well with another kill on Adverse. 2-1 hill advantage now in favor of OpTic Gaming. And they're going to just pounce on the E hill the second they get the chance. But Identives with a big defensive kill. The assistance of his teammates coming through. But look at that kill feed. It's red. It's all in favor of OpTic Gaming. Summons an explosive. Both find picks. Identives now will have to clutch up on the E hill, trying to buy time for his teammates to assist the defense of this. The score is in Splyce's favor, 160 to 129, but that might not matter just that long.
Hey, he stayed alive here. He kept that E hill in his team's favor, and now OpTic's going to be trying to break it.
Well, that's great.
They're going to make it to their home hill. At least they were still able to stay in here.
He decaps it again, trying to buy time for the team. That's involving now going big for the squad. F's now being decapped as well. It is Splyce still with the lead. Kenny trying to use his movement to close the gap on Chaos, but Chaos will find it. It's a 1 versus 2 for Chaos. Kenny find the pick on Icy, goes to the meat shield. Chaos still alive. The support comes in from Identives. Icy does fall.
This might be a trip cap. It depends on what's happening at E. They're about to take OpTic's home hill. They might try to win this one off of 2.
I think they can win this one just off holding 2. Potentially, OpTic are going to have to just sprint over towards the F hill. I don't think there's going to be anyone from Splyce there to defend it. Splyce are taking E now, however, so they've rotated across. Mental's going to take some damage. Splyce in a perfect position to go 5-3 up here in map number 1. Mental goes down. Dezo picks up the kill on Kenny. Adverse is going to find another one with the assistance of Involving, and Splyce will secure the round. 5-3 advantage in map number 1.
These boys have ascended here on the main stage in Sunday in Gears Paris. Like they've reached a whole new level. OpTic cannot make the same mistake as Envious. You know, the last time OpTic in the finals have actually pretty much played 2 series every single time.
Columbus, Envy reset.
Columbus, yep, Envy reset. They reset against E United in London.
That's true, in London.
Mexico City. It was one and done, actually.
It was one and done, yeah. Envy came through the winners bracket, so they won that one. Atlantic City was...
Envy reset.
Envy reset, yeah. So all but one has gone to 2 series, but honestly, winning 2 series.
And that was the event they didn't win. So
very true.
But hey, we're gonna see here. You know, 5-3. Splyce is gonna be in a very good position here. You see the kill feed, and you have Adverse and Designite, hell, Chaos, even all in double-digit kills here. They're going to actually take off the, they're going to put the hammer burst down, so that's good. They're pretty much blocking, and they're going to put the M-bar down here as well. Yeah. But they block the incendiary spawns. They put M-bar down as well. This is going to be interesting. We're going to see if Identives or maybe Icy gets this.
It looks like it's going to be Icy. The support comes in from his teammate, and Involving goes down. Chaos forced to scramble away. Identity did find the pick on Explosive, though. So we'll see how that is going to affect that fight. Icy gets M-bar, and when Icy has M-bar in his hand, I'm telling you, he's one of the most lethal M-bar players to touch Gears of War 4. He claims personally to be the best. Of course, we'll see if he's able to hit any flashy shots in this round. Identity still being a nuisance, and that's a 1v2. He may have to back away. Support fire does come in from his team. The E-Hill has been neutralized, but OpTic Gaming do have the lead. Bear that in mind. Icy trying to connect with their headshot. Identity is just going to straight push, and he gives no respect at all to Icy. Does not care. Involving now has Mental trapped in a corner, as well as teammate is there. They have him pitched, just don't let Mental find a kill, but he does, and he manages to get away with his life. Finally falls, but Kenny is there. Could go for the revive. Beautiful play from Kenny.
Oh, that's a new definition of head down. And that M-bar has slowing power as well. It slowed him down, but he still managed to get that one shot off. And now, as you see here, OpTic Gaming here with a slight lead, but Splyce, they're fighting hard here. They're making sure they defend their home hill. And OpTic, you see them, the majority of their members are over here towards maintenance. They're about to put the pressure on Splyce's home hill. Splyce needs to get E.
And this is the scary thing, Explosive with Hammer Burst in hand. We've seen all season long just how much damage he can do, just how accurate he can be with it as well. Splyce, 3 players dead. OpTic, are they thinking about pushing over towards F? Explosive changes his position again, just putting damage down. Chaos forced to get away, and you can see just how weak he is. He actually does fall as well. That could be the opening. OpTic Gaming need to spring into life, go for the trip cap domination. It will be. Identities is so far away, I don't see any chance of him breaking this hill. No way, not gonna happen. He tried rolling as well, didn't work. Red Icy getting hyped as well. OpTic Gaming reduced the lead, 5 rounds to 4.
I never understood how you can play with a coat on. You man, that's just like weird to me.
I can't play with a watch. I can't play with a coat. Anything that restrains my hands or my arms feels weird.
Yeah, I can't do that. I can't even do. Well, I can kind of do hats. You know, maybe if they're backwards. You know, I don't like the bill in front of my face. But maybe it's cold up there. You know,
tunnel vision.
Something, right?
It's warm up here.
Hey, maybe you gotta look good up there. The OpTic gaming jacket is hot as well as those Splyce hoodies. All right.
It's true.
But going forward here, OpTic gaming, they're gonna get that last round there. And now looking forward to move forward. Splyce, if they can get match point, they're going to actually put Sniper on the deck on the other side of the map, give themselves something to work with here. So both teams are enjoying the Sniper and Ember on the map. So.
Yep. Similar setup to what we had in the first half. Idensiv's going to charge straight through. Someone's to his right, player to his left. In actual fact, he's going to turn around here. He's so weak. He's going to try and force the 1v1. This is going to be Kenny. Kenny honestly should win that. Maybe charge that in, but instead, Desert hits the flank. Here. That's going to change the fight completely, and Kenny will fall. Ember taken, sniper rifle taken as well. Splyce.
He's looking for Icy. Icy can't pick that. They need to watch out for that. I would have just stayed
going to
center.
F. They're going to F. This is a huge kill from Idensivs. It's going to stop the break. Oh, Idensivs, are you serious? He finds the headshot. Now he rotates over towards the F hill. Unfortunately for Splyce, it will be broken, but that could have been a round-winning play.
Man, and you see the duel between Idensivs and Desinite on the other side of the map is just ridiculous. They pushed that fight 10 out of 10 times there, and OpTic has to be ready for that. They got to get ready to fight there. They can't play it too passive.
Summons is going to assist his teammate, and woohoo! Talk about getting your head down at the right time. The sniper bullet flies over his head. As Kenny now going to be more aggressive, started to push up. Idensivs is going to fall as Icy finds himself a double. Icy looking for the triple. Not going to happen, but teammate is there. He's going to get the revive, and Chaos does fall as well. OpTic Gaming now with a ton of map control. 2 hills to 1 advantage in their favor. They're going to reduce that Splyce lead very, very quickly. Involving going to have to rethink that strategy, though, as he gets away with his life.
Yeah, he's going to have some help over here. Their home hill will be defended. We are going to be on 16-second respawns here, so it's still relatively quick. But going forward here, we're about to start entering 18, 20, 22-second respawns. It's
like how you said 22. You're thinking this goes around 13?
Yeah, I really do. This is going to go the distance right here. These boys at this point are evenly matched.
Definitely seems that way. Back and forth action. And of course, it is still OpTic Gaming with control of the map. Icy now has new sniper rifle Idensivs with Ember. See how the fight is going to go down still, though. As I said, it's OpTic with the control. This is going to come down basically to where the Splyce can find an opening, a weakness in OpTic Gaming's setup. And the problem is OpTic, they don't really make mistakes very frequently.
They really don't here, Benson. They have the 2 cap. They have just a slight lead here. Idensivs is just trying to slowly... I think that's what Icy up there. Just catch the edge. Oh,
I thought he was going to find a back-to-back double. Would have been impressive.
Icy is going to be watching him. So actually, Chaos is fighting Icy to distract. So Idensivs going to have some time to shoot.
I think
Icy goes down.
He's going to stay alive. Somehow tries to line up the Ember shot. Ambitious, not going to work. D being decapped. OpTic Gaming now about to tie it up with the trip cap. Chaos though does break the E hill. He falls inside. It has been decapped, but OpTic Gaming will cap it as Mental shuts down Adverse. All tied up once again. OpTic Gaming showing life. 2 rounds back-to-back. We're all square at 5-5.
I'm curious to see what the next weapon placement is going to be. This is an interesting map. I think you may only get 1 opportunity to actually swap out the weapons here. So they have 2 spots that they have to use, and that's going to be down low at the bottom of the dual spawns and also control room. But and they actually have top deck as well. Actually, Lift, you don't switch out any weapons. Any weapons that get put down, you have to deal with them because there's so many weapon slots here. So they're going to finally use that block mid-map. And, you know, so we still have nades as an option here as well. And once you place the weapon down on the map, you can't use it again. So when they have to, you know, these dual spawns are going to be pretty interesting. I'm curious to see. The map shouldn't get too crazy. I don't think we're going to see any boom shots or drop shots, but we'll see when we get to that point.
Could see wide variety of different things. Of course, it does depend who is on that weapon placement. However, Icy, once again, trying to push, trying to sneak that Ember. Chaos, though, is going to push him. Both players are pretty weak, but Icy is going to need a little bit of support. Kenny shuts down Desinite. Idensivs gets the kill on Summons, and this looks as if it's going to be OpTic Gaming's favor. 2 more kills coming in their favor. Chaos does get the Ember. Kenny gets a sniper rifle, and Kenny gets a shot across map. I believe that did down someone. Explosive as well with the assistance. 2 kills go down. 5 from Splyce go down. OpTic Gaming about to put themselves at map point. Trip cap domination comes in, and Splyce, they now have to win 2 rounds back-to-back.
And this is going to be their last weapon placement here. I say they put the incense down. I say they put the incense down and the dual spawns down low. And I think it'll work out well, especially if they get themselves in a stalemate here. Allow Designite to make some plays for you, or maybe you put Nade's top map. And they're going to be looking down low towards
one
the
ensign or
spawns.
two ensign? That seems to be the
I say they
question.
go 2 ensigns down low.
They're hovering ensign. I think ensign is.
They're looking at boom shot up top as well.
Boom up top. Still
That
being
could,
hovered.
that could be fine. You know, Designite and Identas, they're playing this deck area very, very hard.
They go for it.
Yeah, they're being very aggressive here. So they say, hey, we can win an opening initial fight here, set up, we can get ourselves a boom shot, and then play for the trip cap.
And if you think about it, the last time boom shot was placed in the final round of the first half, Splyce were simply outnumbered. OpTic sent all 5 players there. In actual fact, this is going to be still a familiar setup. 2 versus 2 down at Embar. So you basically have a 2 versus 2 for boom shot, but the Hammerburst, of course, will come into play. That's why you're seeing a little bit more of a passive play for that. Embar taken by Identity. Now he needs to get out here. This is vitally plays for his life. OpTic Gaming already trying to look in a trip cap. Icy will fall. Dezo shuts down Kenny as well.
That's 2 down.
They have the numbers. Identity turns around, almost found Explosive. Explosive hits the flank. Is the Embar down? It is indeed. So he will walk away with that prize. And chaos!
Boy.
You just had to peek. Oh, he finds the shot on Involving as well, but doesn't get the kill. Involving, of course, does have boom. Explosive just saved OpTic Gaming in this round.
He really did. They didn't see him there on that flank. Explosives may try to get a shot here.
He's going to cap the hill. Oh, no, he goes down.
Then you need to revive this man.
Summons. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right down the middle. Both players. One splits left, one splits right. Boom shot, of course, still. Never mind.
You can pick up that
oh, no, he's going to run away from it.
You got to fight this fight right here.
Oh, he's going to go down as well. OpTic Gaming seem to be taking a ton of map control. DNF has been capped by Splyce. The E-Hill, though, should be good for OpTic Gaming as Icy picks up a double.
That's
5 players go down. Chaos is going to have to sprint. Oh, sorry, Involving is going to have to sprint off spawn with Dezo. He isn't going to get there in time. There's surely no way he can make it. OpTic Gaming about to go 1-0 up here in our grand final.
Explosive clutched up. Explosive, that double right there was miraculous. He flanked, he got the kill, backed up, picked up Embar, got a headshot, almost even killed Boom with it. But that slowed down the pace of the game, and that was all OpTic Gaming right there.
Now, of course, I look at Splyce. The key for Splyce here is going to be to keep your heads up. Cannot put your heads down against OpTic Gaming.